As the famous quote says, a picture is worth 1,000 words. The same can be said for a graph. At the end of this tutorial, you will be able to study any graph and say if this object is moving forward or backward, if this object is accelerating or decelerating, or if this object is at rest. Let's take case study number 1. As you can see, the car is covering the same distance during the same time interval. Then the car is moving with a constant speed. After showing these values on this x versus t graph, we can see an increasing straight line. Then we can say that this car is moving along the positive direction and the speed is constant. Case study number 2, the car is speeding up since the distance covered is increasing with time. After showing these values on this graph, it's clear that the graph shows a part of a parabola. Then we can say that the car is moving with an increasing speed or accelerating. To end up with a summary. Once we see an increasing straight line, then we can say that the car is moving forward with a constant speed or uniform rectilinear motion. Once we see a part of a parabola, we can say that the car is increasing or changing its speed. For this case, we can say that the type of motion is uniformly accelerated rectilinear motion. To test our knowledge, what is the difference between these two graphs? Well, in this graph, since the slope is steeper, then the car is moving faster than graph number 1, and both of them are moving along the positive direction. For this case, what is the difference between graph number 1 and 2? Well, similarly, graph number 2, since the slope is steeper, then the car is moving faster, and both of them shows a car moving along the negative direction. To end up, since the curve starts with a light slope or gentle slope and ends up with a steep slope, so we can say that the car is moving slow here and it's moving fast, and the car in general is moving backwards or along the negative direction. For this graph, the car starts moving fast and ends with a low speed, and in this case the car is also moving along the negative direction. Thanks for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.